for our weekly session, a weekly Tongren session for people that this is your first time. Tongren is a distance healing methodology these types of techniques have been around for thousands of years. And what we want to do is use this technique to heal or basically transfer energy to open a blockage using the TAM healing system from a distance. So depending upon your philosophy of the relationship between energetically people all over the world, people may have experienced like I was just thinking about you kind of thing, or the energy of home field advantage, all these types of things, the energetics of how we can actually share energy or transmit in a way energy. So let's begin. We use this tool as a focal point, and welcome to everyone who is here. We really appreciate your weekly attendance and support for our community. All of us here are supporting each other, all of us together, as we create this global healing, or as I say, healing without borders, because we're all on the same page in terms of our healing goals and philosophy. So let's begin right away. We do one person at a time, or by group, and group. And here we go. So welcome, Momashari. Good to hear you and see you. Good to see you. And we will begin healing for hearing loss. So we focus on blood flow and nerve flow. Just as I teach, we have if people are interested to learn about healing and this methodology of Tongren Distance healing, and even from a quantum healing perspective, we have a workshop coming up on April 20. So you can actually join us to learn how to do this. We send you the supplies, and then we can actually teach you how to do this. These are innate abilities that are available to everyone through the collective unconscious, as we call it, and all different things. So let's begin right away. This is a cheat sheet. It's got a map of points and different things. Blood flow to the brain. And hello to Mumashari. Trust, true self-healing. And right now we're working with outgoing person. And we're going to work for Sid for arthritis in the ankle. Okay. So for the top, hearing loss. There are some healing sleep frequencies you can get from YouTube, but they're actually pretty good. Blood flow to the brain, we do a 3-part process, blood flow to the brain, because the command is the beginning of the brain wound connection and the command points of the brain. Happy rainy, snowy, haily day, Thursday. So for hearing, we work on the cranial nerves of the ears. Cranial nerves, the vestibular coccygeal nerve, the ouch point for the ears, and blood supply to the ears. Girdle artery, vertebral artery for the ears. Senji to brother MB. Gallbladder surgery. T1 to T8 for SID for inflammation. C3 for the ears also. Blood flow, nerve flow. C3 for the ears. Carotid artery for the ears. Facial artery for the ears. And then T1 to T8 for the pain, arthritis, as well as the pain in the ankle. And shoulders and hip as well. So the shoulders, shoulder release point. Brachial plexus nerves for the shoulders as well. T1 to T8 for inflammation. T10 for gallbladder. So don't forget for stones, stone breaker, Chanka Piedra herb for gallstones, kidney stones, all those stones. Take apple cider vinegar on a regular basis and will also help to break down the stones. Castor oil pack on the gallbladder liver area as well. Microbiome for inflammation. T7 for sleep. The sleep YouTube sites are helpful. Yeah, they get a lot of really cool stuff. Blood flow, nerve flow for the hips. T7 right side, hip to hip for SID. T7 blood flow and the ankles for SID. And let's do a little bit more T10 for the gallbladder bile duct. Left midshaft humerus. And if you can't see it behind me, I have my biophoton generator, so it's sharing a biophoton field, amplifying a biophoton field with all of you, and some of you may feel it as well. Blood flow, nerve flow. Tighten lower eyelid, springs loosening from allergies. C3. Ouch point for the eyes, lacrimal glands. Definitely some, if you can get some, or I can send you some Dr. Wheatgrass skin recovery. It basically works with the nerves. It would probably really help the lower eyelid springs loosening from allergies as well. Yep, email me to find out more about that. And left humerus, T1 for the bones. Left humerus area, radial nerve under the armpits. Muscle atrophy, definitely massage. Sesame oil, magnesium oil. vitamin D and B12 absorption, microbiome T11, T12, L4, L5. And again, T7, right side for the sleep. I also think the third eye will be helpful for sleep as well. Brain command points and brain stem command points. T11, T12, L4, L5, all digestion, including vitamin D and B12. Hello, Catherine. Oh, I can look at my text. And I see no requests by text, so we're good there. So let's continue. And hello, Catherine. Next we have Catherine, an interesting newbie, gentle companion. Let's do it. Blood flow to the brain. If you're not doing it already, sit with your feet flat on the floor. Breathe in through the nose, palms face up. If you can, breathe longer exhales and inhales. An easy way to do it is to breathe in, count to 4. Breathe out, count to 6 or 8 to get into the relaxation response, activate the vagus nerve. Tap for obesity, insomnia, high blood pressure. Blood flow to the brain, brain command points. Command points to the brain, and then brain stem, specifically GV17 for blood pressure, and T5 for the heart for blood pressure as well. GV20, 22, endocrine system, helping with obesity. Obesity, also digestion, absorption, elimination, T11, B12, L4, L5. Autoimmune, both elbows, so bitter herbs for the liver. Continue with the nose breathing, resistance breathing. Digestion and sleep, T7 for sleep, T7, T11, T12, L4, L5. Yep, today I was listening to a third eye tuning video on YouTube. Very cool stuff. frequency was 983. 983, I think it was. Did you know that the higher frequency, the smaller wavelength? Squeezing them, low frequency, bigger wavelengths. Insomnia, GB13, right side for relaxation response, and in Tong, third eye area for insomnia as well. GB17 for high blood pressure specifically. Activate the whole spine. So, how's everybody doing? Chime in, say hi, let me know you're doing good. And Les for prostate, bone, and lymph. You get it, Les? Marcia, tapping along with you. Yes, I have in my calendar. I sent you an outline of some ideas, and let's definitely talk about that tomorrow. Dave and Val dropping in for infinite wisdom. Thanks so much, Dave and Val, for your support. Dave, Val, Marsha, amazing people here. Sheila's lung cancer and chemo support. Augustina, yep, we're good. And I'll get all that straightened out for you. And Leonard, yep, we spent some time to go over that stuff. You're feeling great now? Awesome, man. Just keep it going. We can do this. Great. Jen's pancreatic cancer and a heart valve. Yes, Eager Soul. And a special shout out for Drew. Very special person. G for perfect blood, and so on. Let's go. Let's continue on. Yes. We got it covered. So let's go. Blood flow to the brain. And we'll just do a quick scan of here. Castor oil is the castor oil, the organic, raw, cold-pressed, hexane-free, in a glass, shaded bottle is the way to go. Yep. And then we work with you, veins, cardio, medulla, macular degeneration. Okay, 3-part process, blood flow to the brain. Healthy cholesterol. One good way to manage high cholesterol is from fermented foods, improving the gut overall bacteria. Very healthy, natural way to reduce inflammation, reduce cholesterol. Balancing sugar, a high fiber diet, stress-free, calm mind. Live in the woods. I think that would be my recommendation. Without a TV. Or connect with animals, nature, the ocean, and the earth. Grounding, walk around without shoes. And season is the name. I think I got it right. So elbows, let's work on the liver, detox. When the liver is overwhelmed, the detoxification shifts to the skin. When the detoxification is still not enough, it shows up as rashes in the skin. Hormonal and emotional balancing, GB 2022. GB 13, right side. GB 13, right side. No, yes, GB 13, right side. Hormone balancing, hypothalamus and pituitary. And it says here, sadness for my friend, her pet is missing. You can try a technique called remote viewing. Sit and picture yourself with the dog and then look at the surroundings. Or some people can sense these things, especially animal experts like Marsha and others that may help. There are such specific people that find humans and pets all over the world when they're missing. Okay. So for crew baby Ashika for overall growth. So GB20 for growth hormone, T1 for the bones and spine, bone marrow, cranial sacral fluid for everyone and for the bones, and perfect blood. Speech mobility, broca wernicke areas, left side of the brain. Mobility would be GB17, balance and mobility overall, anti-inflammation, T1 to T8. So the broca area is for collecting data, and the wernicke is for putting it together, collecting audio data, and then wernicke putting it together and creating speech, processing and transforming language. Ovarian tumor, definitely a castor pack on the area of T4, CV4 rather, nightly, overnight. That will also help to detox the meds from chemo. T4 for skin, T7 for the spleen for detox. This is a technique that Hannah Kroger used to cure over 5,000 kids of leukemia. We are focused on those points. Liver for detox meds. T11, T12, L4, L5 for detox through the colon. Okay, next. Stroke affecting the right side, acid reflux, strength in heart, kidneys. And hello, Dorothy. Michelle, hot flashes. Marie, hello. Blood flow to the brain. GV17 for bloods, for veins, cardio, and medulla. And grounding to level 3 and getting 1. Macular degeneration and mood upliftment as well. C1, 2, 3, but T8 for the bones. And grounding, don't forget for perfect blood, craniosacral fluid. Starts in the crystal palace. And grounding to level 3. And kidney 1. Okay, looking at all of our requests here. It's great to see everyone. 3-part process. Let's work for Gleeful Pal. And some more for Catherine McGlynn. Catherine M. And Michelle. Blood flow to the brain. Brain command points. Brain command points, cardio, medulla, and then C3, macular degeneration. And grounding to level 3 and kidney 1. And how's everybody doing? And yes, next we have Gleeful Pal, so blood flow to the brain. Outgoing individual, Gleeful Pal, and Happy Mama. Command points to the brain. Stroke affecting right side, so left side. Stroke affecting right side, so left side, sky window. Strengthen heart and kidneys, lungs, and both legs. T5 for the heart. T3 for the lungs. Both legs have insomnia. Acid reflux, CV17 for sure. There we go. Grounding, liver 3, kidney 1, but let's go with the lungs. 3-part process. Phrenic nerve in the sky window. Lung 1, lung 2 for the lungs, and CV17 for the lungs. Also for the heart and acid reflux. Woohoo! And grounding, also good for liver 3 and kidney 1. Grounding. So let's take a look. Mood upliftment. And let's continue. Hot flashes, menopause, one way to help regulate all of the endocrine system. Sunrise light, darkness, early blue blocker lights at night. So our endocrine system has a turn off and on switch with the pineal gland. It is melatonin and cortisol. Off on switches during the day, you do that right, it will re-regulate your entire endocrine system. It's actually a term for it called quantum biology. And Dorothy, so we have someone with hot flashes and someone with chills. Should give each other a hug. Maybe it'll balance it out. But let's work on hot flashes and chills both, GV20 and hypothalamus, the thermostat, as well as C6, C7. And more the chill, C6, C7, thyroid. Macular degeneration, C3. Really focus on the eyes, the ouch point for the eyes. Nerve tingling could be vitamin B12 deficiency, so I'd get a vitamin B multiple and then a B12 sublingual. And Joanna, the area for the nerve tingling, Lower left abdomen, let's work on the source of the nerves. Entire spine, T1 to T12. Brachial plexus nerves, T10, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And liver 3 and kidney 1. And Marie says hello to everyone. Let's continue. For the area also, for Joanna, for the abdomen area, CV4, yoga twists to activate the nerves and massage the organs. That's what yoga does. High blood sugar, there are foods that increase the sensitivity of insulin, and high fiber diet, high hydration diet is good for lowering blood sugar as well. Yes, Catherine, I think I know what you mean by Yep, 963 pineal gland third eye videos. Frequencies are medicines. Different frequencies do different things. Why? Because we are a frequency generation machine, all kinds of frequencies. Every organ has a frequency. The earth has a frequency. When we talk about astrology, the frequencies and relationships of the electromagnetic fields of the different planets as they move around and intersect and integrate, they create bioelectrical impact, astrology, biophoton impact, healing, all these different things. So for everyone, pineal gland, there's a link on FaceTime from Catherine, and work with your mom for constipation, CV4. Ozonated magnesium oxide is the best thing for constipation. It alkalizes, floods the body with oxygen, cleans the mucoid plaque. We're about to start this week on a 7-day program with a group of people for a colon cleanse. Very gentle, do it from your home, and we meet and talk about it and go through 7 days to help for the physical transformation of the body as it increases for mental clarity, improving digestion, absorption, elimination, and all of these things. So we will work with Mary for improved sleep and detoxification for everyone, blood flow to the brain. Sinuses and lungs. A good way to cleanse the sinuses and lungs is oregano oil or lavender essential oil in a steam bowl with a steam tent with a towel over your head to sanitize and naturally antibiotic for your lungs. Clay detox baths. That's the way to go for mold, smoke, and chemicals. Clay detox baths. And castor oil. Blood flow, nerve flow to the spine. Perfect blood, T1 for the bones, and perfect blood, T3 for the lymph for happy mama. T1 to T8 for the immune system as well. For muscle spasm, magnesium chloride topical spray or oil. That will relax the muscles from spasming and relax the nerves as well. T3 for the lungs. Blood flow, nerve flow for the lower back. T7, lumbosacral plexus. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1, but the hip pain and unrelenting muscle spasms. TB13, right side, Laura, for calm and worry-free mind and abundance. The pineal gland, or the Yin Tong, temple of Yin, as it's said in Chinese, a gateway to connect to our true selves to allow for healing. TB13, right side. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So, pancreatic cancer, all cancer people here. SEAC-T, the one that I have on my website, or the original company. I researched it for years. I found the best remedy, the best type, the 8-herb original genuine SEAC that has even been researched and improved through Nurse Casey and Dr. Bruce, scientific research done at Harvard. Blood flow to the brain. And Leonard, glad to hear it. You can put in a chat for people to share your joy of your healing, where you were and where you are now. That would be great if you want to share. Either way, I'm just glad you're doing better. Pancreatic cancer, T8. Cancer is an oxygen-triggered situation. So we work on the phrenic nerve for oxygen and the heart valve. And let me make a quick note of something. You guys are awesome building our community chi here. Like I say, you can see that canister right below. That's you getting the biophotons from a generator originally thought up by Tesla. So this is biophoton Tongren, kind of. And let's take a quick look on the internet. Catherine, 963 hertz. To our 3-part process, Work for the bones and the brain command points for Augustina and Santino. GB 19, 20, 21, 22. TV 17, brainstem, Augustina. She's doing good, super. Essential tremors. Herbs, quinipurians, vitamin B12, alpha lipoic acid for essential tremors. Healthy femur bones, heart health, brachial plexus, blood flow, nerve flow to the bones. Brachial plexus in the shoulders. Brachial plexus for the shoulders. Healthy femur. That's in the lower back, lower leg, upper leg rather. Heart health T5. Heart chakra CV 17. Oxygen for Augustina and all cancers, including pancreatic cancer. Phrenic nerve. T6, diaphragm, oxygen, phrenic nerve, and lung 1, lung 2 points. Extra push. Three blood supplies for Augustina for the brain. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. And again, GV17 for the brain stem for Augustina and Santino. And for Esther, for pain, T1 to T12, T1 to T8 rather. Bladder points S1 to S5. Grounding liver 3 and kidney 1, and for bones, brain, Augustina, Santino, Momashari, craniosacral fluid, Crystal Palace, the GV17, the brain stem area, down to the tailbone area, S1 to S5, T1 to T4, tailbone 1 to 4. Again, brachial plexus for brain, blood, pain-free. Shoulders for Paul as well. And there we go, liver 3 and kidney 1. And continue on. Sheila's lung cancer and chemo support. Let's do that. Michelle, make sure we got everything for you also. Hot flashes, menopause, yep. Let's do a couple more rounds. Let's look to the brain. Brain command points. Let's look to the brain. Brain command points. Marsha tapping along with us. Les for prostate, bone, and lymph. And Tracy and Michael. Yes, how is the biophoton immersion going? Moving the canister further away can be a better result. Maybe it's a matter of focus. You would be aware of that. My mom is doing better. Thank you for asking. Great companion. Our prayers are with her. She's hanging in there. She's tough. Right tonsils. I don't know what those are. I lost mine when I was a kid. Tendinitis. So let's do it. One more round for everyone. And how is everybody on Instagram? And you knew all along. And the question is, can dead coronary start working again? Yes. Everything in the body can heal. Cells work with stem cells, mitochondria, quality and quantity. Definitely stem cells regeneration. And arterial health. There's a product called Vein Health, hawthornberry and other herbs, which is focused on the health of the heart and the arteries themselves, for sure. They're dead, but everything recycles in the body. It can be brought out. And then the other thing is aloe vera, which works on macrophages, similar when you're doing intermittent fasting. These are things that literally clean up and remove dead cells and then encourage the replacement of new cells. So let's do another round for everyone. Brain command points. And I think Dave and Val, they have 8,645 equivalent of canisters. You can see their house from a satellite. It's glowing. You know, you can see the Great Wall, Val's house glowing with the biophoton field. It's pretty cool stuff. Seen from the moon too, I think. But I can always ask the Chinese. They just landed on the moon again. So ask them if they can see the biophoton glowing from Val's house. That would be a good experiment. I can ask them. I can even ask them in Chinese. So let's continue. Let's go to the brain. Lung cancer. Let's work on all the lung points for all the breathing for everyone. CV17 for the lung capacity, the diaphragm. Lung 1, lung 2 for the lungs. SEACT is my recommendation. Clay baths when you're not doing chemo and radiation. And lung 2 and 3 for the lung and the lymph. T1 for the bones for less. T1 to T8 for inflammation. microbiome, L2, 3, and 4 for less, T3 for the lymph, and T7 for the lymph for the spleen. As always, if you're seeing my newsletters and stuff, tonight we have the kickoff meeting and QA session for the colon cleanse program. If people are interested in that, send me your email. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Let's make sure we got everyone. Tracy and Michael will do that next. And let's do a double check for what the answer is and translate it into English. 我们看到你的很有电的房子. That would be one of the answers. And help with your husband's bowel blockage, colon cleansing, ozonated magnesium oxide. This program we're doing for 7 days is specifically for constipation, bowel blockage, cleansing, improving immune system. Something developed by the same person who developed the biophoton generators. He developed an ozonated magnesium oxide, which will be a 7-day process to clear the bowels, but we'll do it with Tongren as well. And here we go. Tesla is helping with sleep and calming. Tap for throat nodule, pain, irritation for Michael, and overall health. So let me know the distances, because it says technically it's within 3 feet. But if you put it at the 3 feet, you can imagine that it will create a more comprehensive field, albeit less dense. Blood flow to the brain. Blood flow, nerve flow. Having good results with electroculture with plants, putting in a coil, Tesla coil, into like a Tesla coil this size, into plants, and put it into your gardens. It will increase the growth of your plants. Throat nodule, so C3, 4, and 5 from the back. And the front, the out point for the throat nodule. Blood flow, which would be superior and inferior thyroid arteries, mammary arteries, and the throat in general. Same areas for the right tonsils, ouch point, stomach points, and C3, 4, and 5 for the right tonsils, and C4 for the lower back teeth and gums, and GB13 right side for emotions, and for the right hip, blood flow, nerve flow. So is anybody interested in joining the kickoff meeting tonight for the colon cleanse? To get information, you don't have to sign up, but it's an info session. Email me and I can send you a link. Sovereign Wellness, what a great name. And C. Shelley Travel joined. Yeah, Linda, you can email me, joe@anusarwellness.com. I'll email a Zoom link. Joe at where we are, Joe at anusarwellness.com. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So anybody interested, email me for a link to the 7-day colon cleanse program kickoff. It's basically an introduction session for several people as well. And let's work on the bowel blockage. That works, especially massage, acupuncture, and Tongren right on the lumbosacral plexus for your husband. Also the pelvic splanchnic. Constipation for Joanna as well. Blood flow, nerve flow, T7, lumbosacral plexus for your mom, and constipation. Bowel blockage, ozonated magnesium oxide, or a tea called Smooth Move Tea on a regular basis. That's got senna and other herbs. And heart conditions, good for hawthornberry herbs, hawthorn paste, and vein health herbal for heart and veins. Grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Let's give everyone a little bit of a chi bath here. And we covered everything for everyone. And let's see our text. So we're finishing up here, 6 to 7 o'clock. Join us every Thursday. And frequency, homeostasis, entrainment. Thank you everyone for joining. Be kind to one another. Send positive energy wherever you can. Have a great day. See you next week. Continue to join us to keep that bond of community and energetic pulsing of positive energy for everyone. Thank you for the honor of being with all of you tonight. And I will see you all next week. And as I said, if you're interested in finding out more about the colon cleanse, you can drop in, send me an email to drop in to find out about an overview of the process and then a Q&A session. See you all soon. There's one more comment. See you next week. Woohoo!